Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. The day is finally here. The big tournament with the most unique rewards yet in FC26. The guaranteed hero and promo card combination packs and plenty of others are up for grabs today with the World Tour Silver Superstars event finally dropping on this game. Of course, it's going to affect the market as well because we will all be using silver teams. We're going to cover that today and when to sell maybe some of those silver investments that you've made as those prices will be moving today and other investments that we can make in other parts of the game. Plus, today's content as well, we'll be watching for player SBCs. We still have that Busquets that's out there and we have an evolution that we think is going to be coming, but it's not leaked yet because we've seen goalkeeper prices move up on the market. We're going to discuss that and more in today's video. If you're excited for it, drop a thumbs up on it, hype the video, and subscribe if you are new. Now, firstly, yesterday's content on Saturday dropped us a little bit of a teaser for what's to come today, and that is the Silver Superstars Flash Rush event. Honestly, the reward here for the evolution, the Cam Max 83, that's not a good Evo. That's actually like really bad. Just a playmaker plus being given there doesn't really motivate me to play this Flash Rush event, except there are some packs in here and you do get a DLP plus Evo as a part of that as well. Is that really enough to really make you want to play it? I'm not sure. But when Flash Rush events are out, usually it is a better time to play Rush because you get your weekly points and the Flash Rush points and packs and rewards all done at the exact same time. Now let's go to Evos where content was a little bit better there, at least because we had a new left wing Dynamo Evo. Of course, we had the right wing Dynamo a few days ago, and yesterday we had the left wing Dynamo. It's out for, of course, 2 weeks, and it's one of those Evos that once again does not upgrade the overall, which I'm a fan of. And here it is giving +4 agility, +4 balance, position left mid, inside forward plus, and then dribbling +5 up to 86, ball control +5 up to 86 as well. This is a good Evo. Like, I'm a fan of these. I actually started off a chain of Paul Pogba. It was about time for me to get a chain of Paul Pogba going on this game where I could give some stat boost to him. So I actually officially started that yesterday with Evos just like this. Like, maybe for me, this Matisse Tell would go really good in here. Also, I could boost his passing with the ball distributor evolution that is still available. So this is a good Evo, honestly. And it does actually fit Rashford really well. If you got gold Rashford and you wanted to put him into the very hype Evo of Born to Shine, the 25k Evo from Friday, you can actually give him more dribbling. +1 is what it ends up being, but some stat boost in those areas that gets him upgraded. If you put Rashford into ball distributor to get that passing up, then left wing Dynamo to take the dribbling +4, then into Born to Shine, he'll go to 85 dribble instead of 84 like it did on his, base evolution card here, and probably some better in-game stats in those specific agility and balance areas. There's probably a lot of other examples, but since Rashford is the most hype Evo card in the game right now, that is the prime example. Now, we'll go to SBCs to finish off the rest of yesterday's content where we had the center back player pick. Guys, it is between Dean Heisen and Calafiori, and honestly, I kind of like this SBC. I know it's downvoted on Futbin, but this SBC isn't necessarily for the here and now because the cards for the here and now aren't the best. They're not bad, but they're not the best. I think this is an SBC you complete for future evolutions, specifically that Dean Heisen card as well. The Madrid links, Spanish Madrid links, by the way, that is that is insane for chemistry building in the future. The Arda Güler right now, of course, helps that out a lot too. And this card is usable for that. He just lacks in some areas, and they both lack in some play styles. But again, it's only 57,000 coins. That comes down to an 84 with a team of the week and an 85 rated squad. And this SBC is out for a week, so it's not a lot of time to get it done. But maybe you just chip away at this. Ping, block, intercept, and slide tackle for a 6'6" Dean Heisen card. Again, only 4 playstyles. 85 rated, you're probably not evolving him for like at least a month or so. Maybe we'll get Evos boosted up sooner with what we talked about yesterday. EA is going to give us some communication on evolution so far in FC26 because they know we're frustrated with them. So maybe we'll be able to Evo these cards sooner than we think if they're going to make Evos better. But Calafiori could be in that same realm as well. If you're an Arsenal fan or you just build a Premier League team, bruiser, aerial, long ball, power shot, needs the intercept, it needs the anticipate. Both these guys need jockey. Again, for an 84 and 85 rated squad, though, it's not that crazy. Now, These are two big name center backs, though, for two big clubs. So people are doing this SBC just because of that as well. I have no problem with that. Do the cards you enjoy playing with for the clubs that you enjoy. Absolutely. Take a look at like VVD, 99,000 coins before content yesterday, went all the way down to 84K. The Madrid center backs really got cooked. Eder Militao, in my personal opinion, is a better card than Dean Heisen. But for 32,000 coins, people would rather sell him and then get some fodder to go do the Dean Heisen card or the Calafiori from 32K down to 19. Some pretty big drops there on the center backs just because it's big name players. Now, also yesterday we had SBC refreshes. I'm going to actually open these packs right now as a part of the video. We had the 83 plus times 2 upgrade pack refresh. And also the bronze and silver packs, the tradable ones, refreshed as well. We have no walkout here. It's a German cam. Is that an 83? Is that Julian Brandt 83 or 84, whatever his rating is? Yeah, war a pack for us. War a pack for us. Let's open the silver pack and see if we can pack El Yamik, because speaking of silvers, they are going to be very in demand today. We did not pack El Yamik there unless he's in behind. Is he 73 rated? Yeah, we did not. Oh, Diego Luna. Let's go, bro. My goat. Okay, so nothing super crazy there in that pack, but we'll send those to the club because we need silvers. And before we talk about all the silvers and why there's a lot of hype around that content today, let's take a look at the market, guys, because yesterday on Saturday was actually a really good day for this market. The Ratings Reload Team 2 cards really rebounded. Remember when I bought the Soboslai on yesterday's video on that lucky snipe of 151,000 coins and I instantly sold him for 170? Yeah, I sold him instantly for 170 because the way that the promo cards moved in the last couple of weeks during Cornerstones and even Ratings Reload Team 1, they didn't go up a lot in the early morning. Some of them did, but not a lot of them. And yesterday, almost the entire Team 2 exploded. He went all the way to 230,000 coins. This Soboslai did. Yield These was over 500K after yesterday on Saturday, late Friday night time frame. He was down in the low 400s. He went to 592 and was even close to 500K for the rest of the day. He's more expensive now than he was last night. That's crazy, honestly, that some of these cards are still more expensive than they were. Bunny Shaw's 180,000 coins. He went up big. Lenny Yoro, I think, did okay, but did not do that great. Due did really good. Anthony did amazing. Anthony is a very rare card for his price. If you notice on the market, he fluctuates a ton. This is going to be an amazing card to keep an eye on. Yesterday, he went from 170 all the way to 220, back down to 170 again, and then after content, rebounded nicely. Again, you see these big drops into content. People are fearing store packs, fearing good content, right? And then when content's just mid or okay, boom, it goes right back up. And that's how a lot of the market reacted yesterday. Even golds, like look at Reinders. We talked about buying some of these meta golds early Saturday. They rose nice from 82 to almost 90,000 coins. Right before content, back down to 82. Right after content, back up to 88. Now he is back down, not all the way, but he is down in price because we got squad battle rewards today. And maybe there's a little bit of selling going on because people know that what's coming today is a really high demand for silver cards. But I still think we can make some investments, and I still think we can trade with the market today on Sunday since it is squad battle rewards. What I would opt to trade with today would probably be like icons, heroes, maybe some out of packs cards like this Sun right here. I was looking at Sun yesterday to purchase under 330,000 coins. Right now he's about 350, so I maybe missed that opportunity there. But those are the types of players that I would look to trade in and out of on the market because there is going to be coin injection today with Sunday rewards. And it's nice to see the market not crashing as much. Like, we're still down overall. If you take a look at some of the gold cards on the front page of Footbin, like, we're still down. Where was that page at? We're still down overall on like a Nico Williams, who was 130,000 coins earlier in the week. Vitinha's only 41,000. Claudia Pina's only 28,000 coins. Wilson was 200K Friday night. Now she's 173. So we're still down, but like not as crazy. It's not super market crash like it's been for the last couple of weeks. So I guess that's nice to see. And hopefully those prices don't crash a whole lot more today. And I don't expect them to do that, but I want to be trading where the demand is. And you need less demand on these out of packs cards just because they are more rare. Now, there is one part of the market that I think has got demand coming in the future, Just not enough right now. It's fodder. 85s are down to 3.5K. 86s at 6.5K. Guys, I think these are investments. I think this is the time to get in during Squad Battle Rewards today on the bids. If we take a look at the last 14-day graph, you can see there was not a dip last Sunday, actually. There's a little bit of a dip. Is that right here? No, it's right here. Last Sunday, there wasn't too much of a dip for Elise. Let's just go back and look at a different card because he was out of packs. That's not a good example. Sunday usually brings just a little bit of supply with those like 75 by 10 packs and stuff like that with rewards, right? And then usually fodder goes up from there. You see Sunday went up a little bit towards the end of the week last week for Onabatier. But in the last 2 weeks overall, fodder is down. 6.5K for the 86s. 87s are under 10,000 again, still with the demand of the hero pack that is there. I think today, 85, 6s, 7s, and maybe even 88s too, if you want to get on bids for those SBCs that are still leaked, namely this guy, I think you can. I think that's a good investment. And I also want to shout out Team of the Week investing because usually on Saturdays and Sundays, Team of the Weeks hit their lowest. And this is a shout out to Weaver as well in the Patreon that we mentioned down below that we're connected with. In the description, you want to join for a discount there. You can use my code in that link down below. That'll get you hooked up there. But he mentioned today that investing in 84 rated informs at discard price is a great way to make coins like kind of passively during the week. And this is such a great shout. Buying 84 rated informs at about 10,000 coins under 11K on bid. So like Park this week. Who else is an 84? You've got, is it just Park? No. Biaz Zenerato on the bench here is an 84 rated inform as well. Maybe even if you can snag Mars as an 85 for like 11,000 coins. You can buy those 84 informs since they're still almost discard and then be listing them up throughout the week at 12, 13, 14,000 coins. And you can make profit off of that just by simply relisting your transfer list day in and day out, like hour in and hour out, if you want to say it that way, I guess. Like that's what you can do. Like this Park, 11,000 coins right there. If you just compare price on some of the 84 rated informs that you see, it's not all about waiting for the informs to rise up in price. It's a lazy listing. And as we get more SBCs that come out during the week, and as we have more demand for Team of the Weeks, hopefully when hero packs refresh and when that Busquets comes out, this is going to be a really, really solid investment, I think. So 84 rated informs at discard price, and just any of the informs. Like, I mean, Aubameyang, that's a good card for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. 20,000 coins, interesting. Could he rise out of packs? Informs have been doing a little bit of that this year, but could that card rise up? Maybe if we get another like Marseille player, then we could. But that's just something I wanted to mention with Team of the Weeks. I like fodder a good bit, and I'll probably be trading myself maybe just a little bit of heroes and icons today. And then, of course, silvers. Silvers, guys. That's where a lot of the demand is going to be today, and we have to discuss it. We finally made it. That's what I feel like we're feeling like as a whole with this, because we've known that the Silver Superstars event has been scheduled, this league. It's been here since the start of the game, and we've just been waiting for this because we've seen the rewards. It's classic match. It's not max chemistry remote. That makes a big difference. But join in with the best silver player items and at least one World Tour Silver Superstars icon and compete in this limited time event. Now, once again, guys, this is a league. It's 20 matches in total. This is kind of like the Maicon from last year or the Maldini from last year as well. Those were limited number of games that was a little bit more competitive. This is going to be more competitive than normal, but I like how EA have the rewards set up. Once again, the rewards are already here under the live events tab, and that's how we know we're getting one of these crazy packs today, right? You get a bunch of rewards for winning and playing, but the bottom here, play 18. Everybody has 20 matches to play, so you can quit out of 2 games, I guess, rage quit out of 2, but it'll still get this done if you play all the rest. You get a England Cornerstones Ratings Reload base hero pack, untradeable, and that's just for playing. So everybody can get that just for playing 20 games or 18 games in this World Tour Silver Superstars League. I love that. Now, the optimal win amount is if you can go 15 out of 20, you get an 87 plus Premier League or Women's Super League player pack. That's pretty crazy. Also, Play 15 gives you a 84 plus England player pick, and then Win 10 gives you an 83 by 3, 81 5. You go down the list here, Play 5 for an 81 plus England player pick. So it's very England focused because that is, again, the whole point of this season as we come to a close, right? So what cards are in this pack? This is the big pack that we're all going to be excited for to be getting, right? These are the players that are in it. Cole Palmer, Bright, Bronze, McManaman, Cole, Trent, Lauren James. Now in this new promo, she would be a part of this as well. Yates, I mean, Eze is in there. You got Carragher. You got a lot of fodder, but also you have some cards they could be usable. Like Joe Cole is a good card. Even some of these that are lower rated, like Morton, I've heard a lot of good things about him. Pickford, you'd put that into a gauntlet side, right? So, of course, with these packs, you don't expect the best cards for sure, but that's at least a interesting pack right there. And then if you hit any of the other English packs as well, there's some potential packing some decent players from any of those as well. It's fun and it's different. That's what I'm looking forward to with this today, because the silver tournaments that we've had before were very fun, and this one has that fun but also a little bit of competitive twist on it. So I want to talk about this a bit more because silvers are going to be the main demand piece on the market today. A lot of people probably have silver teams built, and I think that's smart. We've been talking about preparing for this for a long time, buying players like the Gabriel Silva there, whether you want to evolve him or not. Some people like to evo that card with the stat boost. Some people want to keep him the same rating. Actually, just speaking of El Yamik, who I mentioned a little bit earlier in the video, I just searched up to see if he was on the market. I looked and I got one. So I bought a El Yamik. I'm just going to put him in my team because he is extinct at the moment. Cezinha, one of the more popular silver cards too. He is extinct on the market, but a lot of silvers are just up in price already, and they're probably going to go a little higher today as people are like, oh yeah, that tournament's today, and these cards are probably going to have a lot more demand. Now, what I would say is, if you've invested in a bunch of silver cards, this is one of my favorite silver investments, Timothy Cognat. He's almost extinct at, oh my gosh, I bought like one of these for the club, I think back here at like 6K, and now he's almost extinct. He's got crazy playstyles, guys. That's why he's extinct, right? Look at all those. For a 74 rated Cam CM CDM with the good stats and the French links, sheesh, he's definitely my silver team today. However, this is the type of player that you want to sell today. I think this is the peak of the silver demand, either leading up to this tournament releasing today or maybe an hour or so after content when everybody is going and playing it. I don't think you want to hold on too long to these cards, because after people play their 18 games, then there goes some of your demand away from these silver players. I would say you're going to see some more spikes on silver cards today, and don't be afraid to sell in the hype at all, but also just be, again, like worried, I guess, or be cognizant that some of these silver cards are probably going to drop in price after this, because there's no other silver demand after this tournament today. There's not like another silver tournament that's out there that's leaked that we're expecting. It's this one, and that's it for now. So for silver cards, sell in the hype today or sell right after content when people are maybe going and building those teams. Again, I like that tournament mode. I think it's unique. I think it's interesting, especially because the packs reward everybody, not just wins, and it's playing with silver cards. And in the first silver tournament that we had, I had a good bit of fun with that. So this is my team, which actually is not my team because some of the players in here are still for like the warm-up thing that we had. So I'm going to put El Yamik in there. I got a Moroccan manager, so I got 2 chem points for him. Probably going to run Scally at right back and then put in this guy Burke. This guy's pretty cracked. Put him in at striker. And that might be the team that we run with. 22 chemistry. I got my 2 icons. We're good to go. You do need one of these icons, by the way, and if you don't have one, go get Yashin. Yashin is incredibly easy to get done, and you'll be able to play in this tournament today. So that's the big part of content today for sure, but let's look at the rest of content. Busquets is still leaked. His name's still floating around out there, but I don't know if he's today because, again, the rumors are saying that he's not going to be until like later in the week. I guess we'll just have to see, but this is still out there, and that is a huge SBC. Again, he has icon chemistry. Icon chemistry on this card is insane. So he's basically an icon as still being an Inter Miami player. Absolutely wild. And this, again, the price estimates are around 400,000 coins, but that's why, one of the reasons why at least, I like the fodder investment still on this game, where those prices are at. So that's a big one. We still have other SBCs out there that are leaked. Grealish could be today, could be later on this week as well, and Jimenez. I think those are the only 3 SBC players that we have leaked at the moment. I would imagine one of them is today on Sunday. And for the rest of content today on Sunday, the market's telling us about something that's going to be coming. Take a look at goalkeepers. If you look at goalkeeper prices, guys, in the last day, yesterday, right after content, all of these keepers exploded. Lamens, the man's United goalkeeper, from 1.2k up to 2.3. Robert Sanchez from 670 coins up to 2k. A bunch of 80 rated and below goalkeepers are flying on the market right now, and it's gotta be because of an Evo leak. Now, it's not been tweeted yet, but this is basically, you know, how it goes every single time there's a new Evo and a leak to go along with it. The Discords, those leaker Discords that have that information, they start saying, OMG, here it is. Wait, 500k for Toni Kroos. Dang, that's really cheap. Never mind. No, it's not. Like, the leakers say, yo, invest in these cards because we're going to tweet out this leak and this is going to be made public. This information is. And then, you know, those cards go up on the market, and it's very easy to tell sometimes, not all the time, but at least in this scenario and what happened with some of the cards like Rashford earlier this week, you can kind of see ahead of time when there is a leak that is incoming, because the market moves a lot before the leak is actually tweeted. So I wouldn't be surprised if there is a tweet today that's like, a goalkeeper evolution is coming. But what I would tell you to do with this is just check your club for goalkeepers max 80 rated that are up a lot in price, because it's a free, like, cash out from the club if you have any of those tradable, because we know how the goalkeeper evos have actually looked this year, and very few of them have been good enough to actually warrant keeping a goalkeeper card in your club, probably. At least that's my opinion on it. The best goalkeeper evo we've had, in my opinion, was a deflector plus playstyle, because that actually, you can notice that in game. So that evo has a couple days left on it. Maybe this leaked goalkeeper evo, if it is today, could be combined with that one. But, you know, that's a situation right there for the goalkeepers and why those prices are moving up a little bit on the market. So the silver tournament is the big thing today. And again, it's the packs. The packs from this mode are what are the most interesting, and I can't wait to get involved with this one. I would love to be doing it today on stream, but man, I gotta wake up in like literally 5 hours, 45 minutes from me recording this video. I think I'm gonna be absolutely cooked for a stream today on Sunday. We'll have to see. It'll be a TBD. If we do, it'll be flying in right before the content drop. I'm really busy this morning as well. But if not, it'll be on Monday. We'll dive into this. I'll finish my FUT Champs and dive into the World Silver Superstars League then. But we'll be trading on the market today. I have to play one more game of squad battles to get me some Silver 1 rewards. And then we'll get cooking, man. I'm excited to try out the silvers. I'm excited for this because it's the unique part of gameplay with this game that is different from every other year with the tournaments, that I'm actually looking forward to it, genuinely. I'm still enjoying my main team because I'm getting used to the Harry Kane player of the month, even though he's so slow. His shooting is incredible. Arda Güler is so fun to use. Isak is great. Puteus. I've got fun cards that I've just used recently. We're making coins on the market. Made some coins yesterday. Didn't make coins on Charlton because, you know, he just kind of never rebounded. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get my coins out of this. But we'll make a few more buys today. And yeah, make some more coins. Anyways, guys, that's the video for me. I'm rambling here now at the end. If you enjoyed this one, drop a thumbs up on it. Comment down below if you have any questions. And subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys in a video tomorrow. Maybe a stream today. It's been TheFutAccountant. See you there. Peace out.